Hello. So excited to have you guys here. I want to talk to you about, I'm just playing with a couple things over on my, uh, what am I on? Ecamm over here, over on our socials. Not our socials. What is this? This is tech. That's what Lou's doing. Lou's playing with tech and now she doesn't know how to get herself out of it. There we go. Let me just move this over here. So excited you guys are here. Hello, hello. Welcome to, and maybe I put it up here. Will you guys see it if I put it there? I'm trying to figure out the perfect place. I'm trying to figure out the perfect place to put my money talks. Because if I put it too far down, then if there are captions, it's going to be a problem. But if I put it too far up here, it's on my head. And if I put it too far over here, y'all can't see it. So I think we found a good place for it. I'm just watching over here. Welcome to Money Talks with Lou. Today, I actually want to talk to you about something really, really exciting that kind of just came into my being in this moment and into what I want to create. And if you're online, say hello for me, whether you're on YouTube or you're on Facebook, you're on Instagram, like all the places. I'm here for this. I'm so here for this. So I titled this On a Mission to 10,000. Have you ever heard of an opportunity or a conversation in regards to like shoot for the moon or create your North Star or whatever it might be, where we get to an energy of like, what is a big goal that we want to hit? Is anybody there with me? I'd love to know. Let me know in the chat so I can see you. I'm excited to see all of you here today. And the reason I bring this up is because I have gotten to a point in my finances where like stacking cash for myself isn't really that much fun anymore. Is that the right way to say it? Like, I don't get a high. I don't get like, I made it. I don't get like, this is purposeful. I don't like, it's just what I do. It's just who I am. And it's because I have physically created a system that makes it so easy. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Let me know in the chats. Love to hear from you. Love to see you. I'm just going to jump over here onto our Facebook so I can see what is going on, what's crack-a-lackin', what's shake-a-lakin', just in case there's comments. Oh, love to hear from you. Love to see. We got to like turn Lou down. My goodness. I want to say hello to Ashley on Facebook. I can see you. This is great. Okay. There's a reason that we talk about North Stars. There's reasons people talk about like taking your shot towards the moon, people like making a goal bigger than yourself. And it's because in your business, when you get to a certain element where in fact, there's this energy of like what you're doing doesn't bring you like, what is the word I'm looking for? Like, it doesn't bring you a satisfaction. It doesn't bring you like we did it. It gets to be a place sometimes in business where we go, okay, I did that. Now what? Yeah, I've done that many times. Now what? And I was thinking about this because as I am thinking about female entrepreneurs who are making under $200,000 a year, like, what did I want when I was making that money? What did I want? Hi, Dana. Thanks for joining. This is going to be a fun one. You're really going to like it. What did I want? And I was like, I just wanted some money in my bank account so I could breathe. I wanted some extra money just sitting there, not like toying with me to spend it, not like paying off all my debt. I just wanted money so that like I could breathe. I could take a little time off business, or I could like pause what I was working on so that I could build something else. Like it gave me options. See, stacking money gives you options. And I was thinking about it and I was thinking like, what was the first amount of money when I was making under $200,000 a year? By the way, I was nearly bankrupt at the same time. But when I was making nearly $200,000 a year, what amount of money, hi Kim on Instagram, what amount of money did I go once I hit it? That amount of money was $10,000. Let me know wherever you are watching, like what would it feel like for you If you're someone making under $200,000 a year, what would it feel like to you to just have 10K stacked? And these are for my female entrepreneurs out there, or ones who are dreaming of becoming female entrepreneurs. Like what would it feel for you to have that $10,000 stacked? You know what? It afforded me to breathe. It afforded me freedom. It afforded me opportunity. It afforded me a sense of safety, not because I had money in my bank account, but because I knew I could stack that. And that really hit home with me today. I I now am looking at a weight off my shoulder opportunity. Absolutely yes. Absolutely yes. And I was thinking about this and I'm like, wait a minute. I have a North Star in my business. It's not financial, it's something really cool. And when we make it there, you will know. But I started thinking about like, I need I need a North Star that isn't about my success. I need a North Star that's not about something I've achieved or I've accomplished. What I really want is I would love a North Star that sees everybody else winning. And I thought about it, and yes, we have the Cash Flow Club, which is my monthly no commitment membership where I help you to learn how to manage your money. It is simple and it's safe and it's exciting. Everything that most people don't feel with their money. And I started thinking about like, I need a bigger mission. I need a bigger North Star for the Cash Flow Club. And from this place, I got to be in this energy of like, I help female entrepreneurs who are making 10,000 a year all the way up to making 3 to 4 million dollars a year. I have a large range of clients, okay? But what I can tell you is majority of my clients who work privately in their cash flow mastery or as a CFO client, they're all over $300,000. Okay? Though some of my private clients are also in the cash club because they just love it so much, but like I've got that nailed. And I started thinking like, let's go back. Anybody like heard that saying, you help the person you were like 5 years ago or 10 years ago, or like, have you heard that? Because I was thinking about that. And I've got, for those people who are making over like 300K, come work with me privately. I got you. We'll stack cash faster than you can breathe. Like literally, it is that simple when you know the tricks and the trade and the tools. But what about the people who are making under that money? And that's why I created the Cash Flow Club. But I feel that the Cash Flow Club needs a North Star. And not just a Cash Flow Club, but my community, my online community, whether you're on Instagram, watching through Facebook, or you're over here on YouTube, there was this element and this energy that came from a place of like, we need a North Star for everybody to collectively move together. And so, literally, as I was putting on my makeup and I was thinking through what I wanted to talk about today and the work I've been doing today, and I got a mentor call I had with one of my mentors today, and I was just like, everything's just aligning. And like, even something we're bringing out shortly, um, I built 3 years ago and I'm being told to bring it back. And I'm like, this is like aligning, like everything is aligning into perfect symmetry. Like the particles are aligning into this space that I feel like what I'm about to share with you is something that becomes a mission for the community. It becomes a mission for the cash flow club. It becomes a mission for my community on Instagram, my mission for my community on YouTube and on Facebook. And from that space, I thought to myself, and this is for my 200Ks and younger. We'll call it not lower, younger. Let's call it 200Ks and lower because that sounds fun. But this is not for my people who are making multi 6 and 7 figures. I mean, it can be, but if you haven't done this yet, you really should be in my DMs because this shouldn't even be a conversation. But I want to bring this to those who are watching that are making under $250,000. And what I want to see for you is I want to see you stack $10,000 in your business bank account without going without going without. Does that make sense? Like without sacrifice. I want to see you stack $10,000 that you can look at and be proud and be excited and really feel into that energy. Hello, everybody on Instagram. I see you. I see you. YouTube, I see you. Facebook, I see you. $10,000. And one of the elements, yeah, Kim says, I want to do that with ease. Yes. And one of the elements of this is a lot of people who are making under 200K, a lot of people actually make over 200K, just to tell you, because I know things. But we're here to support and help and really drive home all of this for all different levels. But I really want to speak to my under 200Ks. Okay. I want to see you stack 10K. I want to see you not have money come in and you just throw it at credit cards and pay off credit cards. I had a client say to me the other day, I just chunk it to the card. I'm like, well, with the words you use, I can understand how you feel about money. And she's like, oh boy, right? But what I want you to know is I want to be in this space where I see women making under $200,000 stacking $10,000 in a bank account where they can come in, almost like ring a bell and be like, Lou, I did it. I stacked 10K. Now what do I do with it? And you know what I thought would be really fun is what if we had 10,000 women, 10,000 female business owners, 10,000 female entrepreneurs who stack $10,000. Do you know how much cash that would be? I got this number right and I have to check it because I was like, that is right. I got it here on my number. Look at all those freaking zeros. If I can help 10,000 entrepreneurs, we'll say females. I like working with my ladies, but if we can help 10,000 female entrepreneurs stack $10,000, that means we have stacked $100 million in bank accounts throughout the world. That is my community North Star. That is my mission. That is something I think you all can get behind. So my question to you is like, where do you feel on this energy? Do you feel like you could be a part of something that stacks that? I'm just going to go on to Facebook because I can't see the comments over here. Ashley says, stacking cash as easy as I sleep sounds great. Yes. Okay. Ashley, I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna bring that to our Cash Club Q&A today. If you guys want to like join the Cash Club, the doors are closing soon. DM me club and we'll have a conversation. My mini chat will take care of you. But like Ashley's right, stacking cash as easy as I sleep sounds great. We can make this happen. Hello, Erica, on Instagram. She's like, oh, I love where this is going. And Ashley says, yes, would feel like an exhale and freedom to pivot and be in creation mode, not survival. She's like, count me in. I'm here for it. Very Aquarius of you. I'll take that as a compliment. Okay. So the mission of Money Talks, the mission of the Cash Flow Club, the mission of Lou Clark and Team TLC, which, you know, like my initials, the Lou Clark is also like tender loving care, which I think is so like with it. But our mission is to help 10,000 women stack $10,000 in their business. The mission is to help 10,000 women stack $10,000 so that we can create a global financial impact of stacking $100 million in bank accounts around the world. So y'all can breathe a little lighter, so you can sleep better. Hi, Bushra on Facebook. You can sleep better. You can feel freedom. You can feel opportunity. You can get where like the experience is different. And I'll tell you, I remember the month I made the first $10,000 in my bank account. And I would say that was like 2007 or 2008. And like, I don't know why, but I see it all now. At the time, I didn't know why. I'm kind of seeing it all now. But there was a reason why I ended up going $3 from bankruptcy. There's a reason why it was okay, I'm not going to say it wasn't my fault, but I put all my eggs in one basket with a client, and that client fired me when they found out I was pregnant with baby number 3. Okay. Baby number 3 is now on our team, which is incredible. And we're doing extremely well, that we can now share these things with you. We wouldn't be here with this equipment if baby number 3 never came along. I just want to put that out there. Shout out to Isaac. And so, is that Louisa? Did I say that right? Hello, hello. And there's this energy around when we made that first $10,000 in our business. I remember dropping to the floor and like crying because I knew it potentially would be possible. Obviously, I manifested it and it happened. I knew it was real. I knew it was possible because it actually meant, like, if you believe it, you can have it. I truly believe that. But it was something of miraculous. It was something of a miracle. It was something absolutely incredible. And then to put that money and make it do what it needed to do and build past the $3 from bankruptcy using piggy banks. That's why I have a personal finance program called the Piggy Bank Plan. I teach you how to go from nearly bankrupt to your first 7 figures in net worth. We do have that. You can DM me Piggy for it. But what I want you to know is that it was one thing to hit $10,000 in sales in a month. It was something totally different to hit $10,000 in a bank account. No BS to you today. Honestly, like, no BS to you today. It was just something that was a completely different feeling. And I felt like for the first time in a few years, I could exhale. And I could go, which is followed by a smile. And that's what money does. There's 3 things I truly believe about the financial system. I believe, if you have any questions, you can put them in the comments too, by the way. I believe you either are owned by it, you leverage it, or you own it. You're owned by it when you're making money to pay your bills and to pay down a credit card or to pay a house. You are leveraging it when you know how to play the game and you use the financial system to move forward faster in your journey. And then you own the financial system when you understand how the game is played, where you can leverage all of it and it doesn't cost you a penny. Those are like the 3 elements of in the space of mastering and multiplying money in those pillars. So my pillars are making, mastering, and multiplying money. And this is one reason why, like today, we launched the Diamond Business Model, a live program. It's 4 months. And the reason why we've been working on this for a long time, but I was like, now it's go time. Because I have people who are coming into my world and going, I'd love to work with you on my cash flow, Lou, like to master my cash flow, but like, I don't have any. I was like, well, then we got to get you making some money, right? And then in the midst of making money, we then can learn how to master it so that we can then help 10,000 women stack $10,000 in their bank accounts. That's the mission over here at TLC. Okay, 10,000 by 10,000. No dates, no pressure, literally structure with some power, some identity, some play, to see what we can create, to see how this goes. And I really do feel like this brings me back to my roots. It's something that I don't talk a lot about on socials in the last few years, to be honest, because I was told to be honest with you. I had people in a certain space who said, stop talking about your bankruptcy. Stop talking about not having money. Stop talking about your story because you're attracting the wrong people. And you know what I realized? It wasn't that I was attracting the wrong people. It was I was listening to the wrong people. And I know their hearts were pure, and I know they wanted the best for me. And I know beyond a shadow of a doubt, and no, it was not a mentor that I worked with. I'm just going to put that out there. Okay. But I know beyond a shadow of a doubt, their colleagues, they had the best for me. But you know what? The further I was trying to run away from my origin story, the further I was trying to become something that people would want, the more the origin story would chase me. The more the origin story would chase me. And from that energy, that's where this is all coming back. And so I'm like, literally, I was like upstairs doing my hair, doing my makeup, and I run downstairs. My husband's office is before the studio here, but I run downstairs and I'm like, oh my God, 10,000 for 10,000. He's like, what? And I said, I have my North Star for the community. I have the North Star for the Cash Flow Club. I have the North Star for what TLC or the Lou Clark is becoming. And it's the North Star of 10,000 women, 10,000 women stacking $10,000. Okay. How do I pivot from being a breadwinner to a single retired income? Well, that's a big question, Lady J Boss. I like that, Lady J Boss. Depends on how far you are from retirement. Depends on how much money you need in order to retire and have the life you want to live. Like, I'd love to answer. I wish I'd like, oh, you do it like this. There's a lot of elements that have to come into that question. But can you pivot from being the breadwinner to a single retired income? Absolutely, you can. You need a process. You need a place to do that. There's a lot of questions. So just for anybody who wants to play with this, I would say, like, number one, what kind of life do you want to live after you're retired? Number two, like, when do you want to retire? How many years? Sorry, I'm like counting on my fingers. How many years until you want to retire? What do you already have saved up in retirement? Okay, like big questions in order to help you niche that in, but it's definitely possible. Absolutely. Okay. Depends on how much you're stacking of your bread. How much are you stacking away? Louisa says, great mission. Yeah. Who's in on this with me? Who is ready? Listen, you're either going to stack with me $10,000 and it's not pressure. It gets to be in pleasure. We get to have the best time. We're going to make this now a big, cool community challenge inside the Cash Club. You can come and join me for $88 a month. I will help you with your money. I will help you fix your money shit. I don't try not to swear on socials live. I will help you stack the cash. I had a client who was making about $10,000 to $18,000 a month. And last June, she's very public with it. I'm not going to give out names or anything, but last June, I'm going to wrap with this story, okay? Because it's really important. Last June, I've said that 4 times or 3 times. She had to take a personal sabbatical from her business. It was not expected. It was not anticipated, at least not by her. She's one of my cash flow mastery clients who has been in my world for over 3 years. And it was a health situation and it happened really, really fast. And her husband called me and said, this is what's going on. We need your help. We need your support. Can you run the business from a financial standpoint? I said, yes. There are decisions I need to make. There's things that are going to have to happen. I need to make sure the entire team, including myself, is paid. He's like, listen, just do whatever you need to do. We don't know how long she's gone. We don't know how, when she's coming back. It's just this element of what we're doing. Hi, Randy. Nice to see you. And so I was like, okay. I was prepared for this. Her finances were prepared for this. Her business was prepared for this. And the structure that we created within her business held her. She's now coming back online, bigger, brighter, and bolder than ever. She's becoming extremely iconic. And literally, we had the business held for 8 months financially. To worry about selling. She didn't have to worry about serving. She didn't have to worry about paying bills. She didn't have to worry about making more money. Why? She had her business set up for success with her team. And we had her money stacked and functioning and flowing in a way that served her taking the space and the time off she needed to heal for 8 months. Can you do that in your business? Can you do that in your business? Because if you can't even take a month or 2 months or 3 months, you got to come work with me. I want to help you. I want to help you stack. So our mission to start is 10,000 female entrepreneurs stacking $10,000 in their business. Okay. That is the goal. That is what we're doing. If you want to be a part of this, I'd love to hear from you. Easily just comment below. Just checking to see if there's anything else on Facebook. Comment below and let me know. For example, here, just Lady J Boss wrote, I abruptly, I was making 6 figures to an unexpected health of 3 strokes in a year. I need direction. We got to start by stacking cash. See, a lot of people are like, how do I do X? And I'm like, have you done ABC? Because we got to do ABC. We've got to learn how to stack the cash. We need to learn how to manage the money. We need to learn how to work with our energies around how money comes in and how money goes out. This is why, like in my world, I'm not all about, let's talk about investments and crypto and properties and that high level cash flow. I'm like, let's go back to our origin and like, do we know how to manage our day-to-day finances? That's why you come work with me. You want to learn how to manage your day-to-day finances. You want to energetically be aligned with your money and have an incredible relationship, and you want to stack the cash. Okay. That's what we're doing over here on Money Talks. That's what we're doing inside the Cash Club. That's what we're doing in my world. Everything I put out has a mission, and the mission is 10,000 female entrepreneurs stacking $10,000 in their bank. Okay. On that note, I got a jet. I got to jump into the Cash Club and do a Q&A session. Again, if you want to know about anything that's happening, if you're like, Lou, I'm on a mission to stack $10,000. Where do I start? Just literally jump in my DMs. It's me in my DMs. We'll have a conversation. Best place, if you're on Facebook or YouTube, come over to Instagram. You can see right here at the Lou Clark. On Instagram, you don't need to see it, but over here at the Lou Clark, come into Instagram and DM me and we'll have a conversation. Let's get 10,000 women stacking, 10,000 female entrepreneurs. I'm going to be very specific, stacking $10,000. I'll see you tomorrow, Thursday, February 19th at 1:45 p.m. right here. Put it in your calendar. I want to see you. Excited that you were here. Thank you so much. We'll talk to you soon. Until next time, stack your cash.